Hey guys, it's Hayden here making another video. Today I want to share some of the breakthroughs and insights, as well as advancements in well-being that I've experienced through my meditation practice, as well as the Wim Hof Method. Let's get into it. So before I get into the video, I just want to thank all my supporters. Thank you for everybody who's commented, liked, subscribed to my videos. I appreciate your support. And if you like the content in this video, maybe consider subscribing. If you're interested in what I talk about and you want to reach out to me one-on-one for a session, or you want to learn more about me and what I offer, you can check out my channel, informalinquiry.wordpress.com. So for a lot of my development, pretty much since high school, which was around 14 years old, I guess, till about now, I have been interested in spirituality and understanding what it is to be in this world as a human and how I connect with myself and others. And part of that understanding involved meditation. So that's something that's kind of been in my life, or something I've been aware of for a long time. It was only recently, probably within the past, like most likely 4 months, that I've had a really consistent, sustainable practice. That I wake up in the morning, I do my meditation practice. Before I go to bed, I do my meditation practice, as well as stretching in the morning and the evening as well. And at first, I started with just a traditional sitting meditation, just observing the breath in and out, placing the focus back on the breath. And what really allowed me to maintain my practice this time was focusing on gentleness with myself, and not beating myself up when I didn't practice, or beating myself up during the practice if I wasn't able to stay focused on the breath. That really was kind of the vehicle for me to just keep going on that path. And I definitely noticed a lot of results just from that meditation. I noticed that just having that routine and that space to be able to connect with myself and to really feel my emotions and to know sort of what was going on in my mind at the time is really helpful for me to understand myself better, as well as let go of some things and feel more present in the moment. So fast forward to about maybe 2 weeks ago, I think I saw a video on YouTube about the Wim Hof Method, and it's something that I've heard about before, but I kind of discounted it because it had to do with the cold exposure, and I was like, that sounds weird. So I never really explored it. But I ended up watching the video, and I was really impressed with Wim Hof, and I was really intrigued by the method that he developed, which he didn't really invent. It's been stuff that's been used for a long time, but he kind of put them together in a practice in the Western world. And his technique has shown like scientific evidence that it has impacts on your body that are very positive. So not only were there testimonials, there was also scientific evidence backing up his claims of being able to regulate your different systems in your body and moving deeper within your body, and improved immune response. So clearly there was these physiological benefits, and then they haven't really studied the psychological benefits that much yet, but there's definitely a lot of testimonies of that, so I gave it a try. Needless to say, the Wim Hof method is extremely powerful and definitely gives you results. I've only been doing it for maybe a week and a half, so maybe about 10 days, and I can tell you right off the bat that I've definitely noticed a change in my well-being, in my ability to go deep into meditation, my ability to understand my emotions, my ability to connect with myself has increased significantly. I didn't realize how much breathing can really impact and how much breathing can bring you deep into a meditation. In fact, I was so impressed with the Wim Hof method that I actually suck out another form of breathing meditation, which was sort of, I think it's called holotopic or something like that. It's not exactly that, but basically it was an hour session of just deep breathing in and out. And the Wim Hof method includes breathing in and out for about deep breaths quickly, sort of not hyperventilating, but taking deep breaths in sequence, like 30 to 40 breaths, and holding your breath, and then taking a breath in, and then breathing, going in through another cycle, doing that 3 or 4 times. Whereas the other meditation practice that I tried is really meant to go deep in, and it's sort of a more long-term, not long-term, but a longer lasting practice. So it's about an hour. And some say it has like psychedelic-like effects. I didn't really see that, but it does allow you to sort of tap into a deeper, more raw part of yourself. And so both the Wim Hof method and the breathing technique, I think it's called neurodynamic breathing is what it was called, has sort of helped me to understand how important the breath is and how connected it is to not only our mental health, but also like our being as a whole, our wellness as a whole. I also really enjoy the cold exposure piece of the Wim Hof method. I know a lot of people may be kind of turned off by the cold exposure, but from my experience, it really, not only does it give you more energy, it also helps me be more comfortable when I'm uncomfortable. So it's basically a pretty intense stress response to your body, and being able to stay in that and get comfortable and have control in that situation allows you to move into life and also do that. Not only does it do that, also scientifically improves your immune response. It improves your immune system. It reduces inflammation. There's lots of great things that it does. It releases endorphins as well. It's a pretty powerful practice. You don't have to shock yourself into a very, very cold environment. It's a gradual process, and you can sort of move into it at the pace that feels comfortable to you. It's more about getting comfortable in the cold and feeling like you are testing your own limits to some degree. It's not about being tough or being strong or overcoming sort of your body. Listen to your body, and it's a powerful practice. So moving in the future, I will definitely continue to be using the traditional sort of mindfulness approach of just allowing yourself to focus on the breath and then just observing thoughts that pass by and then coming back to the breath. But I'm going to be pairing it along with the Wim Hof method with other breathing techniques. I'm probably going to experiment with some more journeying, shamanic journeying in the future. That's something I'm interested in exploring. I'm kind of in a place where I'm kind of exploring different options for self-development and developing a deeper connection with myself and understanding of myself to be able to move into the world in a place of more power. Not as power like domination, but power as like self-empowerment. I will keep you guys updated as to my progress. If you want to explore the Wim Hof method or the neurodynamic breathing, I will put the links in the description below. There's free resources for both. You can do a free neurodynamic session. It's the first session that you do is free. It's online. And then the Wim Hof breathing method, or the breathing technique, which is cold exposure and breathing, is also complimentary for the basic practice, essentially, which is all that I've done. I'll put that in the description below if you want to check it out. So yeah, that's all I have to share for this video. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more videos like this, check out my channel, Informal Inquiry. You can subscribe there and then hit the notification bell if you want to receive notifications when I post new videos. And as always, guys, make sure to seek your truth and to take time for yourself. Bye for now.